Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about online teaching and learning. As we all know, online teaching and learning start to become mainstream ever since COVID-19 pandemic has occurred around the world. During this pandemic, there are more than 1.2 billion children are unable to go to school because the school has closed during that time. So we can see that the teaching and learning session has transitioned from physical to online session. So during this online teaching and learning, we can see the rising usage of platforms such as Zoom, WebEx, Classroom, Microsoft Teams, and even Discord. However, during the session, some students and teachers had to face a variety of struggles. To know what are the struggles and how to solve it, my friends will explain everything. Starting with Lim Yong-sik.
Alright, thank you, Najwa. The first channel of communication in online teaching and learning is time management. For the online learning, students need to manage their time effectively to attend live class session through the Zoom or WebEx, and they would not miss the time to attend the online presentation for the assignment and submit their assignment on time. For the online teaching, lecturers spend more time in communicate with students via the social media, the forum, and the email. Students will likely have more inquiry, taking much of the office hours and other time. Solve the time management problem, we can create a schedule. We can schedule a planner or timetable to manage the time in an effective manner. Thus, students can follow the timetable and avoid miss any video conference with the lecturer. For lecturer, they can plan a specific class hours and provide email for sending assignment and other questions. Next is create to-do list. You can prepare a list of activity on an everyday basis. Try to break down large activity into smaller ones for better learning outcome and use this list to tackle each task. And last but not least is to avoid multitasking. Do not try to take up multiple tasks at the same time. For example, students should focus on the live class session to avoid miss out the important message from the lecturer. Be communicating to give information and get information. Multitasking will disturb the listening process and the understanding information. That's all from me. Thank you. Sanjwani, please continue.
Thank you, Lim Yong Sing. For the next challenge is less interaction and communication. There was very limited interaction with students and lecturers during online class. Limitation in terms of peer social interaction where it is difficult to get similar spare time outside of class hours. Aside from that, we can only rely on digital platform for teaching and explanation as there is no substitute for utilizing a whiteboard to draw and explain certain concepts. It's also difficult to operate in a group without face-to-face interaction with just over the calls and message. For the solution of this challenge, the student can actively participate in class, for example, a debate about a certain topic, giving them the opportunity to solve the problem and learn more efficiently. Aside from that, students should have access to a platform that allows them to interact and cooperate with their peers, such as e-learning. Small groups are very helpful in online education when learners are working on complicated case studies or scenarios for the first time. Thus, students should have one for each assignment and activity. In an online course, it's also important to have activities that involve the entire class, such as discussion board or event with invited experts, to foster a sense of community. Next, I will pass the presentation to Wilhelmina Aurea.
Thank you, Sazwani. I am Wilhelmina Aurea Anaheri with metric number 77166. The third challenge of communication in online teaching and learning is the internet connectivity. This is definitely a challenge because some students do not have access to internet due to their living area, which is in rural area. And some students come from poor family that they could not afford to buy or subscribe to internet, which make them not able to attend the online class due to the poor connection. Besides, communication during class also getting less because some students might not able to give response in class due to the unclear audio which caused by the poor connection. However, this problem could be solved by using social media platform to communicate. This is because students and teachers mostly have applications that used to engage with each other such as WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Telegram, and more. Communicating and discussing about their work or assessment using this social platform do not require much data, therefore don't have to worry about their data getting insufficient. Besides, instead of online class, teacher could deliver the class asynchronously by recording video of the lecturer and deliver it to the student by using any online platform. By doing so, students could watch the video at any time and when they have better internet connection. In addition, in order to make sure students have enough resources during their online learning, teacher could provide them with any slide, worksheet, or multimedia. That's all from me. Next challenge gonna be presented by Esmeralda.
Thank you, Wilhelmina. Now I'll present the fourth challenge, which is technology shortage. Lack of technology, such as computers or phones, due to financial constraints, hinders students from participating in online classes. This is a serious problem in rural and low-income communities. Other than that, the number of these gadgets in households is usually insufficient, and sharing with other household members creates a stressful and complicated situation. The first solution is numerous companies and organizations working together to gather new and used laptops to donate to students in need. Secondly, using a tablet is a less expensive option. Tablets have a long-lasting battery life and are more transportable. In the example of a household that has one computer, a tablet can alleviate the stress by allowing students to complete coursework while the parents check emails and other important messages. This enables the computer for the actual time-consuming tasks such as conducting extensive research or using desktop-specific programs. That is all from me. Thank you. Now I'll pass your attention back to Najwa.
Thank you, everyone. So, in conclusion, online teaching and learning have become mainstream during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, the struggle that both students and teachers face during this session are time management, best communication, internet connectivity, and technology shortage. To solve these struggles, the solution that we came up are timetable, to-do list, no multitasking, make a small group for discussion, can use social media or asynchronous learning, or the relevant authorities must provide enough devices for the needed families. That is all. See you in the future. And thank you.